Hey everyone! Today I am going to be talking about extending the growing season for tomatoes. A lot of tomatoes right now are just kind of looking kind of tired and maybe even dead, maybe getting diseased. It's a little late in the season for planting seeds, but to get a jump on things, I'm actually going to take some cuttings. And this is how I'm doing it. There's plenty of side shoots that I have forgotten. Maybe you're the same way. And we're just going to pinch those off to use to start some new tomato plants. And so you're going to look for some side growth that's at least 3-4 inches long and looks healthy, and you're just going to just snap them off. Now if you're going to be doing these cuttings immediately, or I guess getting them into the rooting material immediately, then that's fine. If not, you definitely want to put them in a cup of water. But I'm going to be doing these right now. So the first thing I'm going to do is actually take off most of the leaves. And there's two reasons we do this. The first reason is we want the energy of the plant to go into the roots, to making new roots, and not to supporting the leaves. And the second is it's difficult for the cutting to maintain a lot of leaves without the roots to help it uptake the water. So now that we've got all the lower leaves off, we are going to take a little pot of perlite, and you can get that at any garden center. We're going to dip it or set it in a container of water, and that's going to soak up the water. It's actually going to make each little piece of perlite will actually absorb, so it's going to make a nice moist environment, but also allow oxygen to be able to penetrate and get down there, and that's really going to help with the root development. So you're going to take any kind of chopstick or pen and make the hole so you're not just jamming them down in there, and just kind of firm the perlite around. And I'm going to add 3 or 4 cuttings per pot, because as soon as they start getting a good amount of roots, we're going to plant them into the garden, so they're not going to become root bound. But still, I think for airflow reasons, 4 cuttings for this size pot is probably about the limit. I'm going to label it. I just use a knife and a Sharpie because I will definitely forget which one this is. And then for the same reason that we want to take off the leaves, because you want to prevent the loss of moisture from the leaves and the cuttings, I'm just going to take a sandwich bag and slip it right over the pot. It doesn't have to be tight because you still want some airflow in there, but this will keep the whole environment moist. Make sure these are in partial shade, definitely no full sun at all, and that's it. Within a couple of weeks, we should have enough roots to transfer them into the garden.